Hello to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. I can't believe how wonderful the weather is here in Sydney at the moment. I'm at Sydney University and it's an absolute cracker of a day. And even though we're in holiday time here at the university, you can see that the main quadrangle here is busy with tourists who have come to see this wonderful place with this spectacular architecture and take some photos and take back the love of what we have in this wonderful environment. What I'd love to do today is go on a walk and talk and have a chat to you about a book, and the book that I've selected for this particular episode is entitled Parenting Beyond Your Capacity. This book was published on the 30th of December 2015 by a dual authorship of Reggie and Carey Nieuwhof. So let's see what we can learn, what we can glean, and what we can take from this book, and what we can incorporate into our inventory of skills, knowledge, and wisdom. Parenting is more than just raising children. It's about shaping their character, their faith, and hopefully their futures in a positive and productive way. But how do you guide them when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain? In this book, Parenting Beyond Your Capacity, Reggie and Carey Nieuwhof encourage parents to build strong relationships with their children while partnering with other trusted influences. They emphasize that parenting isn't meant to be done alone. It actually thrives within a community. So how can you create a lasting impact on your child's life? Let's step through some of these lessons and see what we can learn and where they can lead us. The first point to come from this book is that, firstly and foremostly, you're not meant to parent alone. Raising children is too big a risk and too big a task to be done on your own. And this book encourages parents to surround themselves with a supportive community, mentors, extended family, and faith-based influences to help guide their children. The author here talks at length about the importance of using leverage, where people are encouraged to leverage other voices in your children's life. Parents should intentionally place other trusted adults in their children's lives. Coaches, teachers, pastors, and family friends can help reinforce positive values and provide the additional guidance which is of most value. When it's all said and done, relationship is more important than rules. While discipline is essential, the book stresses that a strong relationship with your children is the key to lifelong influence, because rules without foundation of love and connection can only lead to rebellion and or resentment. The book and these authors call for action where parents model the values you want to teach to your children, because children learn more from what they see than from what they are told. If you want them to be kind, honest, or faithful, you must consistently demonstrate those values in your own life. Quality time matters much more than striving for perfection. Parents often feel pressure to do everything right, but what children actually need most is your presence, not perfection. Another powerful and important point to consider. Being engaged and available fosters trust and connection. Along the way, parents also need to focus on who your child is slowly becoming, not just their behaviour that they exhibit. Instead of just correcting actions, parents are advised to focus on shaping character, doing and asking questions like, who do I want my child to become? And parent that with long-term vision in mind. The authors also recommend that people create a safe space for open conversations. Children need a judgment-free space to express their thoughts, doubts, and struggles. The more they feel safe talking to you, the more likely they are going to seek your advice and guidance. Because influence happens over time. Raising children is a marathon, not a sprint. Meaningful influence happens through small, consistent moments of connection and conversation over the years. Parents are also encouraged to lead their children in faith and purpose in everyday life. Faith and values shouldn't be taught in church. They should be woven into daily life. The book encourages parents to make faith and purpose part of regular conversations and experiences. And the last point to come from this book is where we talk about parenting with a community strengthens one's family. The strongest families tend to be those who are connected to a community, whether through church, school, friendships, sport, you name it. Having a support system enhances both parenting and a child's growth. And the last point to come from this book, in conclusion, is that it's as we said before, it's a marathon and not a sprint. By building strong relationships modelling values and surrounding children with positive influences, parents can raise kids who thrive emotionally, spiritually, and socially. The question is, who are the voices shaping your children's world today, and how can you be more intentional about the community you build around them? Take care, everybody. Yasas, and bye for now.